Your refusal to question old beliefs, old culture, old traditions, old ways of acting in the world will keep you from your destiny. You are a bringer of the new. You are called to be way shower. Of course, you're going to have different ideas from most of the people around you. Do you have the courage to actually fully own that? Hey, I'm Rosemary Nonny. I am the prosperity minister or the money minister. I support action-oriented spiritual people to leave behind the pain, the limiting beliefs of the past, and to rise victorious in your true design life. The way I define your true design is when you're free, you're fulfilled, you are financially abundant, and you feel love drenched. You define that however you want to, but that's your true design. That's how life is supposed to be, which you will not allow yourself to reach that if you're holding on to old traditions, old ways of acting around your parents, acting around your siblings, acting around your extended family, your immediate family, acting around your church or your religious organization. All of that stuff needs to be questioned if you are determined to step into a new level of living. Then some of the old things are going to have to go. All things are being made new, which does mean that the old things will fall away. And sometimes, as much as we want all things to be made new, we also want to hold on to the old stuff. But the old stuff is keeping you anchored into a life you no longer want. And so you have to question your old ways of seeing things. And it can be scary. I know I was brought up as a Christian. First I was Catholic, and then I started questioning so many things about being Catholic. And in fact, some of the seminarians, the trainee priests didn't even know what kind of answers to give me. And finally I realized, you know what? I can keep questioning these things, or I can recognize that my soul is mine. Okay, I am the only one in the end that's going to have to, because I believed at that point that there's some kind of judgment going to happen as soon as I die. I'm the only one that's going to have to stand in front of God and be judged. So I need to be sure that I am feeling, yes, I'm on the right path for me, because I need to be able to defend it. I don't completely believe in judgment, going to hell, heaven, that kind of stuff anymore. However, that was my thinking in the end, to start questioning things and not just accepting them. But that was with religion. Even in terms of Christianity, I had to start questioning things because I was brought up to not read certain books, don't listen to certain music because it's of the devil. And then I started looking at these things and questioning these things and realizing, you know what, there's only one power. There's only one power, and that power is the divine. So what am I believing in? All these extra things because I read a book, suddenly I'm going to be, what? Taken off to... So it was just started questioning some of these things and going directly to source rather than what somebody else has defined as an interpretation. Same with you. Don't listen to just what I'm saying. I'm just telling you the way I feel. Doesn't necessarily mean that it is your truth. So what is yours? You go directly to the divine and ask the questions. But a lot of people are too scared to do that because you've also been programmed and trained to believe that you're not allowed to ask such questions. And so you just go along with the party line forever, wondering why you feel out of place, wondering why it's not working for you. And then you go through the end of your life and realize you never really truly lived because you were continually listening to other people's opinions of what you should believe. Same thing goes with family culture, traditions, and all of that stuff. Particularly if you're like me, you come from a fairly traditional family, as in not first world as well. You come from the third world. You come to a first world country. You're supposed to bring all of your African beliefs with you. You're supposed to act in the same way. You're supposed to keep thinking the same way. And when you don't, it's like you're saying no to the tribe. And it's scary stuff to question what you've been told to believe. It was until I realized half of what the people are telling me I'm supposed to do, I don't even understand why we're doing it. Why are we doing this stuff? And I'm not even sure you understand why we're doing it. So why are we doing this stuff? Why are we still doing this stuff? Why do I still have to act in this way? Maybe we're not the authorities that we seem to think we are over family or how families should behave or whatever. And I had to question all of these things. And sometimes it was pretty dang scary to question this stuff. And it still can be because sometimes my family really doesn't get where I'm coming from. But I've had to learn that actually, this is my life. I want to ensure that I live it to the fullest. I believe I get to if I will question some of these things and stand in my new truth. Even if it is somewhat scary, even if it alienates some people who really don't get where I'm coming from, it has to be okay. because I refuse to live a limited life. I refuse to live less than my full potential. And I know there's still room for me to grow, to become more, which will mean that even the things that I think right now are absolute truth, I may need to question them as I continue on this journey with the divine. Because to me, the most important thing is that connection to the divine, not what people think of me or don't think of me, because I'm not, the divine and I are my source. Same with you. Same with you. Who is your source? What is your source? Where are you trying to get energy from? These are things that I teach and explain within evolution. Not so that you start thinking exactly like me, but that you are free to think and to be authentic to yourself. Okay? Because yes, the one basic for everyone I know is that a connection to the divine is absolutely critical. Now, what you call the divine, whatever, it's the way you approach that may be different, but we need that connection to something more than we are. It's just than our physical form. Though actually, as you go deeper into this, there's so much more for you to experience. However, when you decide, this is what I've been taught is my religion and this is my culture, and that's it, you don't refuse to question any of it, then how can you grow? How can you move forward? And I know if you're listening to me, you want to question this stuff. In some ways, I want to give you permission to actually listen to yourself. Trust that when something doesn't feel right to you, it's not right for you. So therefore, question it. Because it took me ages to get to the point where I was courageous enough to question some of the things I'd been told. They're just the gospel truth. You just have to accept it. Why? Why? The truth stands up to scrutiny. Remember that. And listen, if you're really serious about deepening your intimacy with the divine, without all the rules and the craziness, and also manifesting all the resources you need to live in your purpose, to live your true design life, come and join me in evolution. If the work that I do, if the words that I say really resonate with you, come and do life with me in evolution. The link is around this video. It's rosemarynonnyknight.com/evolution. Read it. If it resonates, join in, okay? Because it's time for you to start letting go of the things that anchor you into a life that is far less than your true potential, so that you can rise victorious in your true design life. You deserve to live free, fulfilled, financially abundant, a love-drenched life if you will claim it. So claim it. I can support you. Not so you listen to everything I say and take it as gospel, no. Just so that you start to see that there are other ways to see things. Because sometimes you don't even know to question what you've accepted as truth. You're so immersed in your truth and it's keeping you stuck and you don't even know it. Are you ready for a new experience of life? Come join me in evolution. rosemarynonnyknight.com/evolution. Share this video with someone else, okay? Much amazing love.